And how's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Count, here with a brand new Pokemon Go discussion video. Today we're going to be talking about the Fashion Week that's coming to Pokemon Go. There's a lot of exciting things regarding this event that I do want to cover. And yes, there are a lot of implications for future legendaries and future mythicals. So yeah, with all that said, let's roll the intro and jump right into it. Alright, so let's dive right in. So, Fashion Week is going to be happening between Tuesday, September 21st at 10 a.m. local time, and it will end on the following Tuesday at 8 p.m. local time. Now, the standout Pokemon that's going to be highlighted in this event is none other than Furfrou, the Poodle Pokemon. Now, this Pokemon is a fan favorite mainly because it is a dog Pokemon, and of course, with every dog Pokemon, there's going to be a lot of hype generated around it. And of course, Furfrou has a whole bunch of different forms that give it different abilities and different typings, and yeah, I will go over how you can get all of those forms later on. But yeah, let's go over all of the features. First and foremost, we will be able to complete more of the Season of Mischief special research. I mean, yeah, we already have our Hoopas, but of course there are other versions of Hoopa that we will be able to obtain at the end of this story. And I do believe that this part of the special research is going to involve Furfrou. So you will not want to ignore this, considering that we will not be able to get Furfrou as often as we will from this event. So if you do not catch all the Furfrou that you need to complete the special research during the event, it's going to make it a lot harder in the future. Now, here is something really special with this particular event. We're going to be getting a separate special research that will earn you Meloetta. Now, of course, this was the highlighted mythical of Pokemon Go Fest 2021. And yeah, for all of us who did not actually participate in Pokemon Go Fest 2021, this is your opportunity to pick up this mythical. And of course, for the rest of us who actually did do Pokemon Go Fest, we're going to be awarded with candies and a cool story. I do like the fact that they still will open up mythicals to people who do not participate in the special events that award it. So yeah, this is a good thing. Now, here's another thing that I found to be extremely interesting, and it's something that's carrying over from the Kanto Tour event from the beginning of this year. We're actually going to be able to battle against other trainers at Pokestops, much like we did during the Kanto Tour. Now, I'm not exactly sure which of these trainers are going to be selected to be Pokestop battles, but it looks like it's going to be themed around fashion. So I'm guessing that they are just going to randomize players that always get the fashionable raid battle tag or whatever it is. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how this is going to work out, because I do think this is an interesting thing that they could do moving forward, where they could have you battle against random trainers at Pokestops. I really like that mechanic, considering that, of course, right now we have the Team Go Rocket battles, but that's kind of getting a little stale, so it'd be nice if they switched it up and added some different things like this. And then, of course, just like the recent event that we just had, the Psychic Spectacular event, there's going to be a special timed research that's going to be separate from the special researches, and this is going to award you with Pokemon, and yes, this will be a limited time thing. Of course, the special research that we're going to be getting, the current one, the Season of Mischief, as well as the Meloetta one, those you can complete on your own time, but these timed researches usually have a limited time for you to complete, so you do not want to ignore it. Alright, now aside from Furfrou, we're also going to be getting a lot of costume Pokemon, of course, because it is Fashion Week. We're actually going to be getting all of those hat Pokemon that we got at Pokemon Go Fest 2021. So you're going to see Kirlia with the hat and bow tie, but you're also going to be seeing Krogunk with the top hat. I know that was a fan favorite when it came out, so I'm glad that it's making a return. And in 7km Eggs, we're going to see Shinx and Smoochum with their respective costumes. These are all very very popular costume Pokemon, and I'm really glad that they're coming back. And then of course we're getting ourselves a brand new shiny with Fashion Week, and that is going to be Blitzel. I'm very curious to see if people are going to be excited about this one, considering that both Blitzel and Zebstrika are not necessarily PvP centric Pokemon or anything related to raid battles or gym battles or anything like that. It's more of a collector's item like most shinies that they release, so I don't necessarily know how much people are going to go after this shiny, but yes, we are getting that new shiny, so it's still pretty exciting. Alright, so those are all of the key features with this event. Now let's move on to Furfrou and how you can get its different forms. So when you catch Furfrou in the wild or when you hatch it, it will be its normal form, its natural trim, and you will be able to tap a new button that will allow you to change the form. Every time you change the form, it's going to cost 25 Furfrou candy and 10,000 Stardust. It's kind of like evolving the Pokemon in a sense, but yeah, instead of the evolve button, it's going to be this change form button. Now every time you change form, you will be able to select a different form, but it will cost you that 25 candy and 10,000 Stardust. I do think it's very interesting how they're doing this because certain forms are only going to be available in certain regions, so Furfrous with different trims are actually going to be regionals. I actually kind of like this mechanic because when you change the trim of your Furfrou, it's going to be kind of unique to your region, and it's going to open up a lot of trade possibilities, and of course you don't necessarily have to worry about catching those regionals once you go to those regions. Like for example, if I want the star trim of Furfrou, then all I have to do is fly to Asia and then change forms of all the Furfrou that I caught in the United States. And yeah, that's basically how it's going to work. At least that's how I think it's going to work. I'm not exactly sure, but in any case, yeah, you will be able to pick up different regions of Furfrou, and it's going to become a new kind of regional. Now, of course, the key thing regarding this Furfrou change form mechanic is, of course, the future mythical Pokemon Arceus. When Arceus is released, it does have different forms that will give it different abilities, and of course maybe they will do something similar to this for Arceus, where depending on what region you are in, you can pick up a different form of Arceus or with different mechanics. I'm really curious to see how it's all going to pan out, because if this Furfrou change form mechanic is successful and people are enjoying it, then yes, Niantic will for sure do the same thing for Arceus. And who knows, maybe this is the predecessor to Arceus being released into Pokémon GO. That is one mythical Pokemon that a lot of players are looking forward to, so I'm really curious to know how it's going to end up panning out. So yeah, overall, there's just a lot of things to look forward to in this event. On top of there being a new Pokemon in Furfrou, we do have that new shiny with Blitzel and a whole bunch of hat Pokemon, which I know people have mixed feelings regarding costume Pokemon, but it's still really exciting when you pick up a shiny of a costume Pokemon, so I'm okay with it. It's just another way you could get excited about the game. And yeah, there's just a lot of things to look forward to, and I'm really curious to know what you think about this event. Leave your thoughts down below, tell me what you are looking forward to with this event, and yeah, if you ended up enjoying this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and of course I want to give a shout out to GOOZEE pins. They make the official Count Jinsula pin. It's basically the official merch for Count Jinsula, so definitely go and check it out. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm Count Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you all later.